in right after the lunch, right? Okay. So maybe I think I'm going to say. How many of you think or believe that you are not able to spend a quality time with yourself or with your family? Bingo. I think almost, I would say that, thank you. I think you are all with me on that. Or if you try to put it another way, right? Are we a victim of a work-life balance syndrome? Are we really a victim of work-life balance syndrome? So trust me, I think I personally have been victim of this, and over a period of time, actually, it has helped me to an extent. But I would like to share with you something which has really helped me. Okay, if we can't actually balance, if we don't balance our work, then our life is going to get imbalanced. So this is something which I think we all agree on that. But let me just go a little more back in terms of my past. When I started my career, I was very passionate about my work. I always felt that I need to please my managers, and always wanted the recognition. Then over a period of time, and so while I actually doing this, I was very passionate about my work, and I got really sucked into the system so bad, then I couldn't really realize whether I intentionally wanted to do this, or I really wanted this for doing the rewards, or the system is sucking me so bad that I've been running like a machine. So I've been actually dictated by the system rather than something I really wanted. So one day, I mean, like, I'm back to home, then my wife complained, like, you were there but you were not there. So I didn't actually pay attention to that moment, but it didn't really, it's still, my work really took a precedence over my rest of things. Then I started, I didn't really pay too much of attention over there. Okay. And subsequently, another day, my kid actually went and complained back to my wife that, okay, he's not listening to me at all. So I actually overheard that, like, so that really touched me. Okay, what's really happening to me? Am I really doing something really wrong? So then I started thinking, what was actually changed when I was so passionate about the work, and what not happening now, right now. So in this process, when I tried to introspect myself, I could able to understand that the factor which is the factors which were before what I really thought were so handy and so rewarding, like passionate, like recognition, career advancement, are no more the true factors which persist today. It is more of a fear factor, whether I will lose my job, whether I will lose my position. So these were the key things which are coming. So I believe that I'm actually going to, the whole passion has been transitioned to the fear factor now. So guys, I think this is where the step I took back and try to understand and introspect myself, what I can really do about it. Okay. So then I thought, anyway, I know the challenge part. Okay. Then I tried to work back to my thing, and I tried to pick something which is very simple, which I can adopt. And guys, it really helped me. I just want to cite those things. You can see yourself if those would actually make any important change in your life. Okay. The very first thing is the skill, which we know that everybody in their respective profession, skill is a very important part. And as we continue our journey in our career, we should always be conscious that the skill is the only thing which really matters. Okay, rest everything is a secondary. So if I'm today, if I'm very capable of my skill, I will be able to find another job. That. So skill, I think that's the one thing you probably want to actually go and attend some more interviews and make sure that you are quite competent in the industry for the ability you want to actually take it. Second thing, whenever you actually take up any job, any project, there is a level setting required. So when I actually looked at my early part of the career, right, I actually carried some of my part of the work back to home. Tangible or intangible, like my presence of mind at home was also another aspect, right? So part of the level setting, you have to I mean, like, we have to do level setting with the team, level setting with your manager especially, because that's where the most of the work will actually get thrown at you. And level setting with the customer or anybody for whom you actually would like to work for the project. Now, what exactly means by level setting? See, I define my work in terms of the timings. So this is the best thing I can actually do. This is the best weekend I can really support. This is the best time I can actually take the calls. So when you define this, you are basically not getting sucked into the system. Rather, you are actually creating a framework where people have to adjust. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But you are actually getting to the place where there is a win-win situation. So by doing this one, you are creating your own space. Okay? You are creating your own space, and that space you are eventually going to utilize for the purpose for yourself or for your family. Okay. So the third thing, when I actually did this, the second part, the third thing which really persists to make that more effective, the second part was, you go and set your calendar out your schedule. Okay, believe it or not, this will really help. When you set your calendar, the work schedule, include your private things, or personal things, what you would like to do in your calendar, so that you are blocking the time for your personal things. Okay, and that's the another thing which actually helped me great. So these three things. The last thing, I don't really recommend you doing all time, but you use that like a back pocket card that will help you. Most of the time we actually compromise our personal life with the work. For example, we end up stretching the long hours at work invariably, even if you don't want to do. Then we actually have to compensate with them whatever time you would like to spend with our family, with your kids, whatever, right? Now, if you are spending more time at work, then make sure that you take some breaks, take a nap. It will really re-energize yourself to spend whatever time you would like to do at our office. So that you don't actually, when you get back to home, you are fully energetic, whatever time you would like to dedicate to your kids or to your family. So this eventually helped me to gain the respect and the confidence in myself and the respect from my family. And I am actually able to spend a very quality time with my family. So guys, back again, just want to summarize these three things, right? Setting up, level setting with every stakeholder with whom you are actually going to work. Skills, they're very important for yourself, for your career advancement, that's your bread and butter. Third thing, make sure that you set everything in your calendar. Don't let go anything else. So, back to the same question, like what we started, right? So if we don't balance our work, the life is going to get imbalanced. So hopefully this has actually helped you. Thank you very much.
Good job. Let's listen from them.